The Visa Halftime Report is brought to you by Visa, proud sponsor of the NFL. Get ready for the game.
Well, a number of sparks for the Minnesota Vikings in the first half, including this Nate Burleson catch and run, 68 yards to pay dirt. Jimmy, Howie, and Terry said fireworks indeed were forthcoming. We've seen them. 21-17, Minnesota leading it at the half as we welcome you to Studio A here in Los Angeles. And let's get you caught up on the action. What we know, what's at stake, the NFC North title, and we've got a battle on our hands here. Dante Culpepper saying this is how we roll.
That's right. He had thrown for 4 touchdown passes in the first meeting in Green Bay. Rolling right, Randy Moss, 12-yard touchdown reception. Man-to-man coverage, nice job of getting open, 7-0 Vikings. Back come Favre and the Packers down the middle, up the middle. There it is, driver down to the 6-inch line. This now leads to a 1-yard touchdown by Ahman Green. Got a ball game. We're tied at 7-all. Well, we're not through. Man-to-man coverage on the outside. Simple little hook. Down, turn around, there's the ball. And then, holy cow, is somebody going to tackle somebody or what? You're going to drive poor Mike Sherman crazy. 68-yard touchdown by Nate Burleson. 2 on the day now for Culpepper, 14-7. Favre, Bubba Franks, hey, wide open. Oh, this is good. 21-all, this is a beautiful thing right here. Or 21, that is, 21-14. And now a screen pass. After a 55-yard kickoff return by Kelly Campbell, a little simple screen pass, bad tackling. Now we've got a real disaster on our hands. 21-17, Vikings over the Packers. And when we warned you folks, don't touch the dial. This is just starting to get good.
Of course, that was a warning in a good fashion. Mike Tice incensed at the officials. Why, Jimmy?
Well, he was really upset because the officials stopped the clock for the measurement and allowed Green Bay to get their field goal team on there. They had no timeouts to kick the field goal. But Brett Favre, very smart play. If it's close, the official, in his judgment, if it's close enough to measure, he can stop the clock. Brett Favre says, I need a measurement. The official looked at it. It was only about a foot or so. So he said, yes, stop the clock. Bring it out there. And it allowed them to get the field goal team on there, kick the field goal. But Mike Tice was upset.
And that field goal was huge. It cuts it to 21-17 because this Minnesota defense has been on the field a ton. 20 minutes and 50 seconds of time of possession for Green Bay. 20 runs, 20 passes. You look at 9 runs, 9 passes for Minnesota. They score big. We talked about it. Bennett's a home run hitter. Burleson's a home run hitter. Moss is a home run hitter. Now Dante Culpepper, 37 TDs, a team record for TDs for the Minnesota Vikings. If Minnesota wins this football game, I think Red McCones ought to stick something in Mike Tyson, his wife Diane's stocking tomorrow morning.
Like
an extension.
Yeah.
37 touchdowns, as he mentioned, by Dante Culpepper, surpassing Randall Cunningham's 34. All right, folks, we've got some good stuff planned for you on Sunday's program. As a matter of fact, here's a sneak peek at what's coming your way.
On tap this Sunday, Falcon Warwick Dunn's an elusive and electrifying back. His skills have helped lift Atlanta to the top of the NFC South.
Warwick at the 10-5, touchdown!
Dunn's impact is not limited to the gridiron. He also has a positive influence in his community. Pam Oliver visits with one of the league's good guys. Then, in Sunday's presentation of 10 yards, 2-time Super Bowl MVP Tom Brady's the victim.
Super Bowls, that's the pinnacle. MVPs, garbage.
Also, our rapid fire segment takes head on all the pressing issues, hot topics, and sizzling conversation from around the league. And our 2-minute drill delivers the final word before kickoff. Plus, don't miss Frank's picks, Jillian's weather, and info man Jay Glazer. All this Sunday on Fox.
And then following the pregame show, it's a Fox NFL Sunday doubleheader. The Atlanta Falcons, NFC South champions, taking on the New Orleans Saints, who still have faint playoff hopes, followed by the Panthers and the Bucks. Wild card playoff action there, or other regional action. And of course, it begins with the pregame show, noon Eastern. That wild card playoff action between the Bucks and the Panthers.
Yeah, Carolina, for them to be in a playoff hunt, a credit to John Fox. They started 1-7 and playing as good a football right now as anybody in the league.
Well, it's a division that is in many ways the biggest disappointment in the league, but also the scariest. Which Tampa Bay will show up tomorrow? That's the question. Which Carolina will show up?
All right, the Metrodome has been a house of horrors for Brett Favre, but So far in the first half, he's showing that he still is in this thing. Here, hooking up with Bubba Franks to tie it up at that point. We've got a 21-17 ball game at the half. Second half coming your way next.
Visa, proud sponsor of the NFL. Get ready for the game.